Summarize for the
I say the same thing that Chauvin said.
summarize for the citizens of Massillon where we are on the matter of a restoration plan at 9 o'clock on March 16th, 2015.
Okay. Where we are, we had a proposal from the mayor to put a levy on for streets, and that it would be a 1.5 mil property tax levy. And we didn't like that.
Are you convinced that council was never ever going to pass that, a property tax increase?
I don't think it's possible.
Okay.
Not, at least I know that. There's a fact I just found out. Let me get this paper.
Okay.
Did I give you one of these, Mark?
No, I'd like to have one, please.
Okay. This is some information that came from our finance director, Mr. Kohler, and he's also the head of the income tax office, and we asked him to call these numbers out. And for the period for 2012, just to make it simple, 27% of the W-2s filed for people living in Massillon and working in Massillon was 27% of the income tax revenue. Non-residents working in Massillon make up 73% of those W-2s. Now, we have already done some things that affect our property owners. In fact, we do it ongoing. We've been raising water rates and, you know, a lot of different things like that for a long time. We reduced the tax credit for people that live in Massillon but work in another city. We put a street lighting fee on. We put a stormwater utility fee on. We are talking about taking the tax credit back to 100%, removing the street lighting, because that's been a sore subject with a lot of our residents. A portion of this would have to go to streets, and that will be voted on, and whatever is voted on there, that funding could not be spent on anything but streets. And like I said, I'm not going to support more property tax things when I see we have that many people coming in. They're using our streets. We provide our wastewater treatment plant, and we're paying a lot of money for an upgrade and stuff like that to build this infrastructure to attract industry here. And we employ a lot of people from this region of the county, this area of the county, people from Tuscarawas Township, Jackson Township, Perry Township, people from Brewster, Beach City, Navarre, and I think that this is only fair.
Okay. How about Councilman Halter's suggestion that if council does elect to go with the 0.2 increase in the city income tax for 5 years, that council not try to run the effort itself, but hire some political consultant or...
I agree totally with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think that has got the sentiment of most council persons?
I believe. Council put a big effort into the last one. Maybe a lot of people don't realize that. Maybe we didn't get the message out as well. Maybe that's part of the thing we have. We need the messaging, and maybe that's the help we could get from getting a professional. We still would be working on it. We would still be supporting it. But yes, I do think maybe we should have a professional come in and help us out with that.
And then the ultimate question is, Mayor Kathy Catazero Perry going to accept a substitution of the income tax for her proposal of a 1.5 mil property tax?
I don't know what she'll do, but I think she'll support it because it makes sense.
Okay.
And, you know,
okay.
Hopefully she'll have time to think about it. And I hope she will think about this 27% and 73%. that all of us are thinking about here. Like I say, there are we're providing the infrastructure for a lot of jobs in this area, and I don't see anything wrong with them helping to share the burden with the property owners. And property owners are already doing a lot with their property taxes. They support the museum, they support the library, they support the school system. You know, this seems to me the natural way to go.
Thank you, Councilman Paul Manson, Councilman at Large, City of Massillon.